Hey, 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 my chickadees. Welcome back to the Back 40. It's Juju. And we have another Freaky Friday and another request. This one is for JenJen. It is the rest of the 12 days of Christmas, a thank you note of Christmas from Emily to Edward. And this is loosely based on the 12 days of Christmas. So if you're here for crafting, just move on down. Give me a thumbs up for being a good sportsman. And hit one of the end cards for some crafting goodies. Otherwise, enjoy the eye candy. Now, I had Mr. Bob here, as part of our eye candy. But then I decided he didn't need to be a witness to this. So we're going to move him over there. Okay. My dearest Edward. What a wonderful surprise has just greeted me. The sweet porridge in that lovely little pear tree. What an enchanting, romantic, poetic present. Bless you and thank you. Your deeply loving Emily. Back forward. Howdy, Edward. There was a knock on the front door today, and heavens to Betsy, it was the mailman, and he brought me the whole kit and caboodle. What a sweet gift it was. You could have knocked me over with a feather. All my love, Emily. Beloved Edward, the 2 turtle doves arrived this morning, and they are cooing away in the pear tree as I write. I am so touched and grateful. With undying love, as always, Emily. My sweetie Edward. I had another visit from the mailman today, and you guessed it. Just imagine his surprise and mine. He had 2 turtle doves. Ooh, he was nervous as a cat in a room full of rockers. Especially since there's always dove season around here in these parts. Such a sweet gift. But they are cute as a button. Much love, Emily. Dearest Edward, what a surprise. 4 calling birds arrived this morning. They are very sweet, even if they do call rather loudly. They are making telephoning almost impossible, but I expect they'll calm down when they get used to their new home. Anyway, I am very grateful. Of course I am. Love from Emily. Today the mailman was fit to be tied. 4 calling birds? Really? You could have heard them all the way from over yonder. Now you got to stop. You're just being too romantical, and you just got to, I just got to go get me some aspirin now. Emily. Dearest Edward, the mailman has just arrived and delivered 5 most beautiful golden rings. 1 for each finger. And all fitting perfectly. A rather lovely present. Lovelier in a way than birds, which do take rather a lot of looking after. The 4 that arrived yesterday are still making a terrible row, and I'm afraid none of us got much sleep last night. Mother says she wants to use the rings to wiring their necks. Mother has such a sense of humor. This time she's only joking, I think. But I don't know what she means. Still, I love your rings. Bless you, Emily. My sweet John, what a shocker. That mailman was grinning like a possum eating sweet potatoes. 5 golden rings. What do you think I am, some Jezebel? But I do declare I love them. Frankly, my Edward, Did I say John? I mean Edward. It's only you, Edward. All them are squeaking, caulking birds are really getting on my last nerve. Love, anyway, Emily. Dear Edward, whatever I expected to find when I opened the front door this morning, it certainly wasn't 6 stocking great geese laying eggs all over the porch. Frankly, I rather hoped that you had stopped sending me birds. We have no more room for them. They are already wearing the croquet lawn. I know you meant well, but let's call a halt, shall we, Emily? Look here now. That mailman didn't even bother to stop and knock on my door this time. He just blew the horn. When I went to see what all the ruckus and commotion was about, there was 6 geese just laying all over my front porch. Tarnation, you are back at them there birds again. Bubba said they ain't gonna fit in the coop. Neighbors are chewing on my ear, and I can't get no rest. Stop it. Stop it right now. Emily. Edward, I thought I said no more birds. This morning I woke up to find no more than 7 swans, all trying to get into our tiny goldfish pond. I'd rather not think what's happening to the goldfish. The whole house seems to be full of birds, to say nothing of what they're leaving behind them. So please, please stop. Your Emily. Okay, what's crawled up your butt? Birds again? That mailman didn't even stop anymore. Is you joking? 7 swans? And they're all trying to swim? I got bird shit all over the lawn. They never shut up. We gonna have to come to Jesus meeting. Emily. Frankly, I prefer the birds. What am I going to do with 8 milkmaids? And their cows? Is this some kind of joke? If so, I'm afraid I don't find it very amusing. Emily. Okay, Buster. I think I prefer them their birds. What am I going to do with 8 maids a milking? It's not enough with all those birds and 8 maids a milking that they had to bring the damn cows to. There is poop all over the lawn and I can't even move in my own house. Just lay off of me. Emily. Oops, I read Agnes's. That did sound like the Redneck version when I read it though, didn't I? Oh. Well, that is plagiarism. So I'm sorry. Let me do the Redneck version of Emily, not Agnes. Sorry, Jen. Look here, mister. First the birds. Now you went down and sent 8 maids. And each of them got cows. What the hell, Edward? Now there is cow patties all over. And no room in the trailer for me. And it's my own damn house. The cows have come home, John. Oh, sorry, Edward. You can stop it. Eat. Well, Look here, Edward. This has gone far enough. You say you're sending me 9 ladies dancing. All I can say is, judging from the way they dance, they are certainly not ladies. The village just isn't accustomed to seeing a rampant of shameless vulgarities with nothing on them but their lipstick, cavorting around the green and its mother, and I who get the blame. If you value our friendship, which I do, less and less, kindly stop. This is ridiculous behavior. Stop at once. Emily. All right, Buster Boy. Now you done gone and done it. You've done it. 10 ladies? If you could call them that, gyrating to all that city folk music, them cows has the runs, and I'm really up shit creek without a paddle. Bubba done went up and quit, and the health department was out here. I done called the popo on you. Shotgun in hand, me. As I write this letter, 10 disgusting old men are prancing up and down, all over what used to be the garden, before the geese and the swans and the cows got it. And several of them, I have just noticed, are taking inexcusable liberties with the milkmaids. Meanwhile, the neighbors are trying to have us evicted. I shall never speak to you again, Emily. What do you think I'm running here, a brothel? With the petting zoo? First birds, okay. Then cows and women. Now men with pipes. Them cows are having themselves a hissy fit with a tail on it, and stomping all over them squawking birds. The neighbors done signed up sheet to kick me out. You gonna get what's coming to you, Buster. Karma. This is the last straw. You know I detest bagpipes. The place has now become something between a madhouse, and a man from the council has just declared it unfit for habitation. At least Mother has been spared this last outrage. They took her away yesterday afternoon in an ambulance to a home for the bewildered. I hope you're satisfied. You idiot. What's up with the little boys jumping like Mexican jumping beans all over the birds? Oh, Lord. Oh, all them birds had done met the maker. I hope you be happy, for you are no good nut for nut and wart on a frog's butt. Your worst enemy, E. Sir, our client, Mrs. Emily Wilbraham, instructed me to inform you that with the arrival on her premises at 7:30 this morning of the entire procession, section of the Boston Symphony Orchestra, and several of their friends, she has no course left but to seek an injunction to prevent you from any further action. I am making arrangements for the return of such assorted livestock. I am, sir, yours faithfully, G. Crip, attorney at law. Couldn't see that. Okay. Dear sir, this is to acknowledge your latest gift of 12 fiddlers fiddling, which you have seen fit and have the gumption to inflict upon our client, Mrs. Emily. The devastation was a total breakdown. All correspondence shall come to our office if you should attempt to contact Miss Emily at the state hospital, the attendants have been told to fill you full of buckshot if they see hide nor hair of you. With this letter is a warrant for your arrest. Okay, JenJen, I did it. Wasn't quite so good, but I did it. I hope you enjoyed it. I love you. Love y'all. Bye.